broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Chicago Bulls. And so off the tip, it's Boston. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Celtics, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jay Crowder out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Sullinger in at the 5. 5 to shoot. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Jared Sullinger. Longley with it. Harper kicks to Jordan. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And here is Thomas. Johnson right side. Another miss by Johnson. On defense, Boston. Jordan dishes to Harper. Here's Pippen. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Bulls shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Pippen. That one misses. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Kept alive by Boston.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater for him.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. But I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up there.
No.
Now here's Johnson. Dennis Rodman missing his last shot. Johnson, the pass to Thomas. This one for 3. Boston, no good that time either.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sullinger. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Bulls making a switch here. Kerr's checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Turner's checked in. Jordan against Bradley. Here's Longley, and they're able to recover. Outside Jordan, back to Rodman. Second chance shot, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Chicago leading. Rodman goes in. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
How about that good look by Jordan on that one?
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Turner dishes to Thomas. Johnson outside. Thomas passes to Johnson. In the corner, Bradley with it. Let's go. Lock at 6. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Jordan. You know what? Bradley with some nice D. Celtics trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Sullinger with the buckets. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Kerr, the pass to Longley. And Jordan has it in the corner. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Down low. And Sullinger kicks to Bradley. Nice ball movement by Boston. Rebound by the Bulls.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And the shot is good. Kerr's got his first 2 points.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Thomas. And no good trying to get that one. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Jonas Jerebko out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Smart. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Turner in at the 1. Turner against Harper. Outside, Kukoc. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Kukoc has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Chicago.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
And so it's Boston with it. The Bulls knocking down the 3. They get it back. Out to Turner. He tries for 3. And that is good. Turner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Simpkins. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Kukoc dishes to Harper. Again, Chicago.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
Now here's Smart. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Celtics trail by 9. The pass to Crowder. He kicks it to Olynyk. Boston, no good that time either.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Ron Harper. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The shot by Turner, no good. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Pippen, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, you know, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 11. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. They set the screen. Shoots off the screen. Connects. The jumper drops.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hand. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Simpkins. Then for the Celtics, Sullinger's checked in for Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Uredka. And Bradley subbed in for Marcus Smart. Celtics trail by 11. Sullinger outside from deep three-point range. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Jordan, he's checked in for Chicago. Pulls up from the corner. And the officials call a traveling violation. Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Bradley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas. Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing the town hard court.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now here's Thomas. Johnson. And too long on the shot.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Now here's Thomas following the miss by Michael Jordan. And Bradley gets it to go.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Kerr. Pippen's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Bulls making a switch here. Longley's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Jordan, the pass to Pippen.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Pippen. And both free throws good for Pippen. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's Bradley on the wing. He's looking for Sullinger and finds him. And that one's good. Sullinger's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Here's Kerr for 3. No good on that last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. Bulls lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half about to start here in just a few moments. What can you say? Scottie Pippen, an impressive effort.
The approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. He has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
We've got Jordan. Longley out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Pippen. And it's Harper in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. It's stolen by Sullinger. Now here's Thomas. Stripped it away. Here's Jordan, and that one is stuffed right through.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Brantley. Sullinger. Rebounded by Rodman. Chicago leading by 16. Outside for Jordan. Outside Harper. Jordan up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Clock at 4. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Jordan's shot is off.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. Chicago making some changes. Simpkins comes in for Longley. And it's Kukoc in for Jordan. And a new group in for the Celtics. Olenek, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Jerebko comes in for Johnson. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Crowder. And Smart subbed in for Avery Bradley. That's good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Kerr's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Here's Kerr. Gets a very good look and converts. Celtics trail by 20. It's picked off.
Heads up interior defense there. He was ready for that interior.
Turner with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Boston. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Celtics trail by 17. Here's Olenek. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 5 assists tonight.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here are the the Celtics with the ball. Thomas goes in. The rebound by Simpkins. Simpkins got his 3rd rebound tonight.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Austin with the ball, trailing by 17. Here's Smart, and he banks in the layup.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Rodman. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jerebko kicks to Smart. Throws it up high. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Boy, you gotta love it. Picture perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. It didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
4 seconds left, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Let's go.
Here's Jordan. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Celtics trail by 17, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Jared Sullinger is out there with Johnson. Then it's Jay Crowder, then it's Evan Turner, and it's Bradley in at the 2 spot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Both free throws good from Longley. Celtics trail by 19. To the inside. The 8-footer. That one off the back iron and out. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Bradley. It's stolen by Rodman. Crowder with the steal, and they're moving it up. And stolen by Jordan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And finished off by Longley.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Boston making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
The Bulls leading by 23. Here's Harper. Right through the D for the layup.
They're finding lanes to to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. Some changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Bushler subbed in for Michael Jordan. And then for Boston, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Sullinger. Jerebko comes in for Amir Johnson. Young is subbed in for Bradley. Both good from the line that time. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Stolen by Thomas. The feed to Olynyk. Back to Thomas. From deep. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington. Rodman comes in for Simpkins. And it's Jordan in for Bushler. Johnson, he's checked in for Boston. Avery Bradley comes in for Young. Now here's Thomas. Dennis Rodman missing his last shot. And Thomas is good for 3. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3 ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Bradley kicks to Thomas. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
With the success they've been having from the 3-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're losing by 21. There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Some changes for Chicago. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Rodman. Bushler comes in for Pippen. And Kerr subbed in for Jordan. And then for Boston, Smart's checked in for Jay Crowder. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Kerr. Another one falls for Chicago.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Jordan. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Simpkins comes in for Harper. Jerebko's checked in for the Celtics. For 3, Kerr. And it's Steve Kerr knocking it down from long range.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. Smart dishes to Olynyk. They need this. Boston, no good that time either.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
So it's Boston now. Smart passes to Rozier. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Bulls, Terry Rozier, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Rozier. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
And he gets the bucket.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Here's your Rebko. Shoots a 3. And it's Rozier missing. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And chalk up a few more points for them there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Olynyk with the steal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Let's go.
9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harper the pass to Simpkins. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.